Okay, so here's what critics are saying about our next guest. The New York Post says Joshua Turchin is a musical theater wonder kid, and the New York Times, Joshua Turchin proves his worth as a composer, actor, and book writer. Pretty impressive, right? Even more impressive is that he's only 14 years old. Please welcome, possibly my future boss, Joshua Turchin to the show. Hey, Joshua. Woo! Do you hear the applause? You're probably used to getting a lot of praise and applause because you are just one of a kind. Let's talk about The Perfect Fit, the musical, because that's what those critics are talking about. What is it about?
Right. So The Perfect Fit follows different teenagers as they try to overcome everyday obstacles in the theater business, like vindictive stage parents, uplifting dance classes, and all around they're just trying to find where they belong in the world. And the fun thing is, we're going to be at New World Stages.
Yay!
Yeah, we're having a live streamed concert of it on November 15th at 7 p.m. Yeah, I'm really excited.
We're excited too, which you came up with because the pandemic happened. So you're like, that's not going to stop me from putting on my show. I'm going to do it. And you know what, Joshua, you probably don't know this about me, but I stalk big time celebrities, and you're on my list of big time celebrities. So I stalked you enough to get a scene from your rehearsal. So let's take a look. Oh my God, I was bopping my head nonstop, Joshua. And you know, you talked about how the play is about teenagers overcoming obstacles and stuff. What were some of the obstacles you had to overcome putting this show together? Because it's a pretty big deal to put this together.
Right, some obstacles, I have to say. One big thing that we really needed to do was abide by all COVID guidelines to make sure that everyone, the cast and crew and band, stays safe and healthy.
All right, so we already know what the show is about. So I want people to know more of what you're about, Joshua, because I heard, being the stalker that I am, that you play 11 instruments, Joshua?
Yeah, I play a lot of instruments.
Like what? Like what was the hardest for you to pick up? What's your easiest and what's the hardest?
The hardest for me was piano. The easiest for me was piano. Piano I just sort of picked up. But the hardest for me, ironically, like on the complete opposite side of the musical spectrum, is the banjo.
Really?
I had a hard time picking up banjo, but I kind of got it now.
I see how you are, because you're like, yeah, the piano I just picked up. Really? Really? You just picked up. All right, good to know,
Yeah,
Prodigy. Good to know. But you know what else? You use your voice not just with the musicals that you work on. Apparently, you're also a talk show host. Really?
Yes, I have something called The Early Night Show. The Early Night Show Virtual Edition, Corona Cabaret.
Okay, so here you have this early night show talk show, and you normally have, like, you know, Broadway stars, musicians, and I bet you our Dan Manarino is going to be offended because he claims he's a Broadway star because he did Rock of Ages. So are you trying to tell him that he's not really a star? That's why he's not been on your show?
No, he's always invited
No, but
me
you
on
can
the
tell
show.
him that. It's okay, Joshua, I got your back. Go ahead, tell him.
Josh.
No.
What's going on? By the way, Rock of Ages, Josh, when it was at New World Stages.
Right, exactly, which is, yeah. And,
we got a good connection here.
So do you remember seeing your first musical, Josh, and did you think, I gotta do this. This is what I want to do?
Pretty much, yeah. For some reason, my first musical was Grease that I ever saw.
Ooh.
Nice.
But I saw when I was 2 years and 10 months.
My goodness.
Oh,
But
wow. Oh, my
I've
goodness.
really always had like a passion for musical theater and a deep love for it because just music is part of who I am.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Your parents are brave for bringing you to a Broadway show.
I know, right? But
Yeah.
having passion is one thing, talent is another.
And clearly he has talent.
I know, clearly you do, and you know, if I said, I got chills, they're multiplying. What do you think, Joshua?
Oh, boy.
I said Joshua.
Yes.
Yes, what?
It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no.
I
You don't have to be nice, Joshua.
I said, what do you think
I
of my
actually-
singing, Joshua? He goes, yes.
I have a
you
question for
sounded
Joshua.
good.
First of all, Don't. She doesn't need any more. Leave her
Don't
alone.
encourage
She's crazy, Joshua. But exactly, don't encourage her. Joshua, congratulations on everything you've done.
Seriously.
I have 2 boys that are 11 and 14, and they are very musically inclined. They don't play 11 instruments, but they play 3.
Oh, wow.
What can I do as a parent to encourage them to pursue their love of musical theater, but also maintain my sanity? I'm not one of those crazy stage moms. I stay behind, and I don't really say a lot, but what can I do as a parent to help them realize their dreams? Because I don't know that they're going to be as successful as you, but you never know.
Yeah, I guess all I can say is really just support what they love, because, well, something my parents always say, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And that really hits home for me. So if they really love performing or playing instruments or like musical theater, support it. And
That's right, buddy.
Yeah.
Seriously, Joshua. Like
Well
we have
beyond
no,
your
we have
years.
Okay,
no words.
can they also, can we also, like, can I introduce you to them so you guys can, like, work
that's-
and then I can stop working and, you know.
I'll make that happen for
I
you.
mean, that's why we have kids, right?
I will make
Marisol?
that happen for you, muchacha. And you guys can catch Joshua's talent for yourself.
Thank you.
His live virtual concert for The Perfect Fit
cool.
the Musical takes place this Sunday at 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale at perfectmusical.com/tickets. I'm texting
So
Joshua
cool.
now. We've
Well
been chatting on Instagram, so I'll
There you
text
go,
him now.
Joshua.
Love it.
Joshua, well beyond your years. You deserve all the praises you're getting, sir.
Yes.
Very
Best
nice.
of luck to you.
Oh, so sweet.
Electrifying.
you can get tickets at perfectfitmusical.com/tickets.
Yeah,
There
we
you go.
got
Yeah, buddy.